Hi, I'm K-Buff, but you can call me Kent. This is my video on how I found Shiny Tornadus as a roaming encounter in Pokemon Black. This is the preamble to my next big idea, which is my Gen 5 Route Master. As soon as I have found Shiny Tornadus, I will jump right into that challenge, and I'll have a video ready for that as well. Enjoy the video. This is quite the hunt. I have been double hunting for the past about 5,000 encounters, and yes, I'm starting this video a little late. The encounters take about a minute each, and with 2 you get 2 per minute, so that's not too bad. Currently sitting at 6,322 resets, not including what I'm currently doing. I got the idea from Sonic's video a few years ago, and I started this hunt 2 years ago. I just didn't fully commit to it at the time. But you start in this house on Route 7, and you walk outside the building. It walks you through this cutscene here, and Tornadus comes down and swoops around. You click through a couple dialogue boxes, and once you've done that, you can preemptively set up your Pokédex to have seen a normal Tornadus. And that way, after Tornadus flies away and the storm finishes up, you can just hit the Y button, which you have bound to quickly go to that menu, and it'll tell you the number of form seen and number of shiny seen. That's how you know if you found it or not. And then you just reset, and you go again. This video is very impromptu, and it's done on a very old camera that I found in a drawer of mine. I don't expect my other videos to be laid out anything like this, and I am going to try my best to record as many encounters as I can. If I do find the Tornadus while not recording, you'll see a delayed reaction, but I'll still make sure to capture that moment as well. This is how I plan to have it set up. It's not the best. I don't really have a better option at the moment. I'm working on getting a better camera. Like I said, very impromptu. I'm not really too worried about it. More so for just documentation rather than entertainment. But the important thing is that you can see the shiny number up here, right here on both screens. I made sure to line that up. Other than that, there's really not much to see. It's the same thing on both screens, just one's in Japanese, because those copies are much, much cheaper than the English ones. It's been a fun hunt, honestly. There's a lot to it to keep track of, but it's not hard by any means. I think the hardest part was the way I chose to obtain my Tornadus, which was playing through the game twice on both copies. Or I guess I played through this copy once, caught Tornadus, traded it to another copy, restarted this one, played through it all the way back up past the 8th gym, and then traded that Tornadus back so I've seen it in my Pokédex, and then saved inside this building. And every time you walk outside, it restarts it. I used that same Tornadus that I caught on that game in my Japanese copy, just to make it a little easier on myself. I just recently picked up this Japanese copy like 2 weeks ago, and I have flown through these encounters because I worked ahead on some homework and gave myself some more free time. Spring break helped as well. The only thing stopping me from doing 500 encounters a night is work and other homework that's popped up since. But the past 2 or 3 nights I have hit at least 500 a night. I think 3 days ago on Monday I hit 700 without even paying attention, and I was down here for good 6 hours. It has been fun. I enjoy it a lot. I didn't used to like soft reset hunts at all, but messing around with a cool one like this for Tornadus, even though I do prefer Thundurus and Landorus over Tornadus, I just happen to have this copy of Black ready to go. 2 years ago when I started this hunt. I won't I won't get back to Thunderous until I reach Route 7, or I guess once I beat the 8th gym in my Route Master, which could be still a couple, 2 to 3 years from now, just depending on luck and how consistently I can work on this. I will rehunt Tornadus then too, since I'll have 2 copies of black and 2 copies of white going at that time. So that'll be a blast. Yeah, that'll be fun. My Gen 5 luck is pretty bad, I will say. I've had one hunt finish under 8,000 encounters. It was because it was a random shiny that I got while level grinding a few years back. Everything else has been with... The lowest one was 8187, so 5 encounters under odds, and everything else has been over 9,000, or I had a 35,000 Gligar. But this one, I'm still hoping. There's still plenty of time for it to shine under odds. It's still only at 63,000. Hoping to end tonight closer to 7,000, but we'll see what happens. It could be any encounter by the time it happens. I have also been keeping a side hunt going along with this one. I've been doing encounters in the Castelia City sewers with the rival, Hugh. I am at 8,200 on that. Just went over odds this morning before school. So, like I said, my track record of being over odds or over 8,000 on hunts in Gen 5 it continues to grow. I am relatively new to shiny hunting. I've done quite a bit of Horde encounter shinies just because they're quick and easy. I've done a couple Legend Arceus, and of course the starter resets for Heart Gold, Soul Silver as well, which I got Totodile. That one was under odds. I do not know the number of encounters off the top of my head there on any of them, but my shiny Alpha Gligar in Legends Arceus was phase 17. So I have some experience. Of course, I'm going to get a lot more experience with this Route Master, and the reason I chose to do the Route Master is because I love Gen 5 and Unova and all the Pokemon inside them so much, and I've been watching the Gremlin with the Alola-Dex and Poseidon doing his Route Master, and I've seen a couple other ones for different regions pop up on my YouTube feed, and I've been enjoying those too. And I thought that I'd like to do a challenge for my own favorite games in this series with my favorite Pokédex. And I thought maybe a Dream Team quest. That would be appropriate. Not too bad. But I couldn't just narrow it down to just 6 Pokemon. So I was like, you know what? I'll do two teams. But there's 3 starters, so I'll just do 3. But at that point, I have 4 games. I could probably do 4. And the more I thought about it, the more like, at this point it's a badge quest. And then I thought about it, like, but I'd do it on all 4 games. I'd want to get as many shinies as possible. I love these Pokemon. So then I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I'm like, if I just keep expanding this, and just keep finding shinies anyways, why not just do the Route Master? I'm going to tweak the rules a little bit for my own sanity, but more or less, it's a Route Master. I'm going to find every shiny Pokemon in this game, up to the Elite Four, and then I decided I might as well just go for the Living Dex after that. I'll be right there. Only a few more I had to figure out. Not sure what I'm going to do for Zora yet, because every iteration of it in this generation is shiny locked. And Reshiram, Reshiram, Zekrom, I'll have to figure out as well as Victini, Meloetta, Keldeo, and Genesect, which I'm not sure if any of those are actually going to happen. I'll try my best when it gets down to it. I'm not super tech savvy. I don't know a whole lot of modding. I can work a action replay, which I could try to figure something out. I don't like using that to do anything other than a lock removal, or I gave myself rare candies in a Nuzlocke. I would never use it to find shiny Pokemon. I feel that it takes the whole point out of it. When I was a kid, I had hacked shiny Pokemon, and I felt so bad that I deleted my save file and restarted on my, I think that was in Pokemon X, and I just got them off of Wonder Trade, but I knew they were fake, and it really didn't sit well with me. Other than that, it's going to be a journey, and it's all for me. I'm going to love it. Sure, I'll have moments where I'm going to hate it, like the Larvesta egg. But that's why I have 4 DSs with 4 copies. And that's why I spent so much time thinking of this and coming up with plans and deciding to record it. I went out of my way to find a camera I didn't even think was going to work. But yeah, that's the gist of it. I'm hoping this shines under odds, like I said, just so that I can start on that project as soon as possible. I've got a lot of cool stuff planned. I don't want to give too much away, just so that it's as entertaining as possible when it does happen. But yeah.
Shiny Tornadus. Oh my god. Total was 7,892. Oh. Happy April Fools to me. This is crazy. I'm like actually shaking. This is nuts. So now that I've found the shiny, I have to go catch it. And by these electric bulletins, you can tell that there's a storm. This one says it was on Route 5. So I'm here on Route 5. Now I'm going to run back and forth until it's raining. And once it starts raining, like a really powerful storm, I can go catch him in the grass. I've got dusk balls so that I can color match it as best as possible. I've got I don't know what to say. I'm so excited. I've got Watchog with Super Fang and Hypnosis and Mean Look. I have to Mean Look him immediately so that he won't flee. And once he's Mean Looked, I can whittle him down with Super Fang, throw Dusk Balls out until I catch him. I don't think it'll take very long. Sure, it's the daytime, but here's the rain. So now I'm gonna go didn't get him first encounter, but I will continue to try to encounter him here. This has been about 2 years in the making. I just finally locked in. I really wanted to get this last week before Uncatchable Week started, so I could full focus on Shiny Minccino. And I didn't, so now I have to full focus on Shiny Minccino after this. For Uncatchable Week, I've got a couple days left. I can get in a lot of encounters, so I'm not too worried about it, but I'm very excited to finally end this journey so I can start my Route Master. Here it is. Look at these sparkles. God, it looks so good. Oh man. Alright. Well, I'm gonna catch this thing. Like I said, first thing we're gonna do is mean look, so it can't escape. And then I'm going to hypnosis. I'm gonna super fang one time and just chuck balls. Oh, that probably isn't good. Live. Oh no, that's not good. Let's hope it doesn't flee. Okay, it fled. I'll have to re-encounter again. I'll be back when I finally get him back again. All right, I am back with the encounter. He should still be at half health. Again, I'm just gonna mean look, and I'm just gonna start chucking. I was dual hunting this, one English copy, one Japanese copy. I'm glad I caught it on the English copy, solely because I had it more set up than the Japanese copy. Oh, I should have put it to sleep first. That's alright. It looks so good. It's such a simple shiny, but it is just clean. It looks nice. No complaints. Oh, no, I have to heal. I did not come very prepared, but I have Pokeballs and I've got time, so. Jeez. I can't seem to hit anything. There we go. Alright, time to chuck balls. Again, I'm throwing Dusk Balls, because I think that color matches the best. Caught it. Woo-wee. I don't have a name for this. I'm going to leave it as Tornadus. I'm going to save the game again. And then I will be doing a nature reveal. My guess, as always, is serious. Because are you freaking serious? I'll be back with that nature reveal. Alright, I am back with Tornadus in the party. I am going to pull up the nature right now. Like I said, I guess serious? He is serious. Okay. That's pretty sick. Alright. I'm pogging if you couldn't tell. Now let's see the back sprite. Wow. Alright, normal Minchino. Shiny Tornadus and a Dusk Ball. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it's so cool. Such a cool hunt. So cool. I'll show him off one more time in the party. That's gonna have to do it. Serious nature Tornadus. Are you serious right now? Holy crap. Wow. Thanks for watching. I'm on cloud 9 right now.